News 11.
Coming up on Sunrise, thousands of undocumented, unaccompanied children continue to pour through the U.S. border. We hear from a group that talks about the conditions these children go through.
Plus, a Yuma woman arrested for stashing drugs worth $165,000. Where was she hiding them? We'll let you know.
And today is Dump the Pump Day. We'll let you know why people all across the country are ditching their cars and hopping on buses for the day. It's Thursday, June 19th. Sunrise starts right now.
Live from KYMA Studios, this is News 11 Sunrise, your #1 source for news in the Desert Southwest.
Good morning, Desert Southwest. I'm Molly Lang.
And I'm Irene Cruz. Joey and Kelly have today off. Thank you for joining us this morning. Let's take a quick look at via your Skycam at the outside right now. It looks like a beautiful morning here in Yuma. We're looking at the water towers, and we'll explain a little bit how recently we've been having our cooler temperatures and if that will last for very long or if not.
Media was finally allowed inside the 2 U.S. border processing facilities filled with hundreds of immigrant children.
News 11's Nico Santos gives us a closer look inside the holding center in Nogales, Arizona.
This center is a 120,000 square foot building in Nogales, Arizona. 840 immigrant children are here in less than ideal conditions. An attorney from American Civil Liberties Union of Arizona says those hundreds of kids are at risk.
The abuse of unaccompanied children in CBP custody is a long-standing problem that's been well documented and has been ignored by the government for years.
Wednesday, the media was given access to the processing facility for the first time. These kids, many on their own, crossed into the U.S. without documents from Central American countries, Honduras, El Salvador, Guatemala. James Lyle of ACLU says these kids are vulnerable to many forms of abuse.
Verbal, physical, and sexual abuse, to the denial of medical care, food and water.
Some of the kids that were here then have already been placed somewhere.
Art Del Cuento, Border Patrol Union president, says the hundreds of kids are hard for the agents to handle.
It's a concern to the agents to pay. It's a concern that we have agents out of the line taking care of these individuals. Something needs to be done.
The kids are in prison-like conditions. They have no shoelaces. There are metal detectors, and agents have organized them by age. Lyle says the current influx of young immigrants will only exacerbate that long-standing problem with the largest federal law enforcement agency in the country.
No child undertakes an extraordinarily dangerous journey by themselves through Mexico for dental benefits. They do it out of desperation.
Lyle also says that 80% of the children involved in a complaint that ACLU filed claimed they were denied food and even sleep. He says that these kids left their country looking for safety because of widespread violence.
Now, Border Patrol is not only looking out for people crossing the border, but also for citizen safety.
News 11's went on a boat patrol on the Colorado River yesterday to learn about the safety hazards involved with illegally crossing into the U.S. from Mexico.
Each year, the Border Patrol rescues thousands of people in areas such as mountains, deserts, and rivers.
Basically, we're just trying to keep people out of the water. We have proof over and over. We've seen people getting hurt. We've seen drownings. We had agents lose their life while doing their duty. So this is being done for everybody. We're here for the civilians. We're here for the other agents. We're here for ourselves and for the people of the United States.
Implemented in June 1998, the Border Safety Initiative is intended to bring awareness to the dangers of crossing the border illegally.
The point is that the numbers has gone way down, and that's our goal. We don't want to see anybody getting hurt.
A life-saving tool in aiding those in distress is the Border Patrol. The Border Safety Initiative has 2 main objectives: the reduction of injuries and the prevention of deaths.
The key is to bring awareness, and if we can influence one person and possibly save their lives, then this is all worth it.
This initiative is a binational effort between the United States and Mexico.
And hopefully somebody that is contemplating crossing illegally doesn't cross.
For News 11, this is Molly Lang.
Border Patrol says crossing the border is dangerous at all times, especially during the summer months with rising temperatures and lack of water.
Officers busted a Yuma woman trying to smuggle more than 25 pounds of meth into the country. U.S. Customs and Border Protection tells News 11 the seizure happened Tuesday at the Andrade port of entry. The woman tried to hide 24 wrapped packages of meth into the rear door of the SUV she was driving. The drugs have an estimated street value of about $165,000. Officers took the woman to the Imperial County Jail and the charges are pending.
The Rural Metro Fire Department responded to an RV fire last night. Firefighters discovered smoke coming out of an RV at the Cactus Gardens Resort in Yuma. Even though the fire was put out quickly, the structure's damage was irreplaceable. Rural Metro also reports there was no one inside of the RV during the fire.
The Yuma Police Department has a proposal in the works dealing with home alarms that go off by accident.
And we were able to talk with YPD about the proposal that would soon require you to pay a fine if your alarm goes off.
The number of false alarms have skyrocketed.
The proposal was presented to the Yuma City Council to see if this is something Yuma needs and if it will help decrease the number of false alarms.
Well, the city of Calexico is undergoing more changes. An interim city manager was chosen, but when it came to agreeing on a contract, it didn't get approved.
As a result, the interim city manager has chosen not to fill the spot. News 11's Milrose Basco has the latest from Calexico.
Round 2 for the selection of the
day. People across the nation are encouraging others to ditch the gas pump, and it's all to keep the money in their wallets and pollution out of the air. It's dubbed Dump the Pump Day. Drive less and instead walk, bike, or take the bus to get around town. Yuma County Intergovernment Public Transportation Authority announced they're teaming up with other cities throughout the country.
The city of Yuma was visited by some special musical guests yesterday. The 62nd Army Band played at the Yuma Historic Theater yesterday night. They were received by a packed house with an audience ranging from every age. The band consists of 32 professional musicians. They mostly play around the Tucson area, but YPG says they were able to work it out budget-wise to have them play in the desert Southwest because people enjoy their music so much. Chuck Willenjohn with YPG also says the variety in the music is what makes them sound like the highest caliber entertainment anyone can ask for. In 3 years since the band has made an appearance here in Yuma.
Coming up in Sunrise Sports, the fight over the Washington Redskins team logo has taken a turn with the feds. We'll explain right after this.
And it's been slightly cooler these past couple of days, but will that last? We'll let you know after the break. Stay with us.
Welcome back. Well, it's been slightly cooler lately, but it doesn't look like these temperatures are going to stick around.
That's definitely right. I mean, we're talking with slightly cooler temperatures, but still lots of triple digits to go around. Unfortunately, it looks like summer is coming pretty early this year. Let's take a look at your Skycam view right now in Yuma. As you can see, beautiful, beautiful view of the morning here in Yuma of those water towers. Clear skies, plenty of clear skies and lots of sunshine for today. Taking a look at your local radar and satellite, as you can see,
Washington Redskins mascot is renewed, and YC football is on the fringe of hosting a passing tournament.
News 11 Sports Director Rob Fram has more in this edition of Sunrise Sports.
A new development arises over a controversial pro sports logo. Good morning, everyone. Those wanting the Washington Redskins to change the team's name won a pretty big fight as of yesterday. As NBC's Chris Clackham reports, a federal agency ruled to cancel the trademark to the team's familiar logo.
Saying it's disparaging to Native Americans, the trademark of the Washington Redskins, one of the most recognizable logos in the NFL, the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office has made a move to cancel it, refueling the debate on whether owner Daniel Snyder should cave and change the team's name.
I just thought it was so stupid. The man has the right to run the team, and the title, and the title was inherited.
I've been a fan for many years, and I identify the team as the Redskins. However, this is a change that I think that really needs to be made.
It's the second time since 1999 the logo's been deemed offensive, with the first ruling overturned in the courts. And like back then, the ruling affects mainly team merchandise.
If you lose the ability to protect them, then there's really no reason to have the licensees paying a royalty. If everyone can do it, then everyone's going to do it. So it's one strategy just to, put a little dent in their pocketbook at the end of the day.
The decision, though, will be appealed by the team, with one of Snyder's attorneys defiantly saying today's ruling will have no effect at all on the team's ownership of and right to use the Redskins name and logo, while other teams with other names related to Native Americans are watching closely.
So whether this will be a domino effect, if they can get the Redskins to change, then they'll move on to the Braves and the Indians and the Blackhawks or whoever it happens to be.
Proponents view this as a step closer to what they say is the inevitable day when the name of the Washington football team will be changed. Chris Clackham, NBC News.
While the ruling makes its way through the courts, the team can and plans to keep using the trademark. Well, last night was San Diego Padres' first home game since the passing of their legendary Hall of Famer Tony Gwynn. Padres held ceremony before the game. San Diego State lead assistant coach Mark Martinez threw out the ceremonial first pitch to San Diego State alum and Padres manager Bud Black. Gwynn attended San Diego State University and has been the school's baseball coach since 2002. Padres will wear a special 19 patch for the rest of the season. The entire Padres team stood behind right field behind number 19, cut into the grass, for a moment of silence that lasted 19 seconds. Gwynn passed away from cancer on Monday. He was only 54 years old. Well, moving on to the local front, fresh off their Division V state title and a strong showing in a San Diego passing tournament, the Yuma Catholic Shamrocks are giving everyone a taste of how dangerous their passing attack will be this fall. The Rocks will host a passing tournament of their own, beginning later today on their home campus. Among the teams included in the tourney are Yuma, Central, and Southwest high schools. Competition will begin promptly at 5. And finally, if you want to get your child involved in a basketball clinic, the Yuma Hoops Project is set to begin today as well and will run through Friday at Centennial Middle School in Yuma. The camp starts at 8 a.m. with a $50 charge. If you have any questions or want more details, you can call the number right there on your screen, 928-580-4775. A couple final notes to pass along. The Arizona Diamondbacks as well as the San Diego Padres get wins in their respective home ballparks. All right, we're done with this round of Sunrise Sports. We're going to go ahead and send it back your way.
And coming up after the break, I'll be talking with Trevor from Amberley's Place, so stay tuned.
Hey.
Ready to go?
Yeah, but the fire's not out.
Close enough.
Huh. Close enough? If it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave. I mean, the next thing you know, you've torched our whole neighborhood.
Which is why we're not going anywhere?
Exactly.
9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When you're in your car as much as I am, it kind of has to become a part of you. My name is Jen, and this is my new Ford Escape. All of the features are amazing. It's really great on gas, so it's very efficient, and then it's also very powerful. My phone stays in my purse, and it's synced. I take conference calls, I do paperwork. If I needed some extra time to get ready, I'd plug in my curling iron. I love my car. We're like this. Seriously, it's a problem.
The Ford Escape, now with a great lease at your Ford dealer.
If you're interested in working at KYMA News 11, go to KYMA.com, click on Contact Us, and go to Employment. Or if your organization helps job seekers, email us at jobs@KYMA.com. Thank you for watching KYMA News 11.
Let Country Club Motors and RV help you plan your next vacation getaway.
How about a bunkhouse, travel trailer, toy hauler, or a fifth wheel with 2 bedrooms for the whole family?
Bunkhouse trailers and toy haulers are great for trips to the river or beach with the kids.
These are great. All our toys will fit.
We have a great selection of new and pre-owned to fit any budget. We're open year-round and have a full-service department and large parts department at Country Club Motors and RV, 1717 South Pacific Avenue.
Best people, best products, best place.
Start your Thursday smiling.
Donna, I'm just so happy to be here.
Next live, Jamie Foxx from The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Are you scared of spiders?
Ooh, those creepy 8 legs.
So this is a problem?
Plus Zac Efron from Neighbors. Next live.
Do you have frown lines between your eyebrows or wrinkles on your forehead? Get rid of those lines with Botox treatments from Avanti Skin Center of Yuma. For a limited time, Botox is only $9 a unit and receive $75 off each syringe of Juvederm and Voluma. Call Avanti Skin Center of Yuma to book your appointment.
Watch the evening edition at 6, followed by Wheel of Fortune at 6:30 right here on KYMA News 11.
Live from KYMA Studios, this is News 11 Sunrise, your #1 source for news in the desert Southwest.
All right, well, welcome back, and I'm here with Trevor Umphris from Amberley's Place. Why don't you tell me about what you have going on tomorrow?
We have a lot of awesome stuff going on tomorrow. We're in an annual Week in Paradise, and this is our final push. Today and tomorrow, last to get tickets. I mean, we're talking about the weather is usually 110, 111 degrees. I mean, we all want a vacation. We want to get away.
Mm-hmm.
We have 10 amazing prize packages, and most of them give you a chance to get away. Say Hawaii, go to California, go to SeaWorld, Disneyland. I mean, it's all for a great cause. It all helps victims of abuse. Tickets are just $10 each. I mean, and who doesn't want to get a prize package? Get a little vacation, a little R&R time.
Why don't you tell viewers where they can get their tickets at?
You can visit AmberleysPlace.com. That's going on. You don't want to leave your house, go to AmberleysPlace.com, get your tickets there, or stop by Sam's Club. We'll be there from 9 a.m. today till 9 o'clock at night, basically. So, opening to close, we'll be at Sam's Club all day long. So swing by, say hi to us, get your tickets, or stop by our thrift store on Avenue and 8th Street. And once again, every prize has been donated, so 100% of all the proceeds go back to victims of abuse. Doesn't cover any costs, doesn't cover the cost of the packages. It goes back to victims. And each year we assist over 2,000 victims. So we need your help. We need people to step up. This is our last push and help us get our tickets going on.
Why don't you tell me a little bit more about the Weekend in Paradise? Let's say you don't have money for your rental car, you don't have money to go eat out at the restaurants. Can you tell me how you're helping those people out?
Yeah, for example, the trip to Hawaii, it covers airfare, hotel, makeovers for you and your friend, and also travel cash. If you want to go to Disneyland, it covers hotel, airfare, travel cash, rental car, fuel card. So a lot of stuff, just pack your bags and have fun. For the flavor of Yuma, it's lunch or dinner for two. So you just show up and, everything's covered.
How late can you purchase your tickets? Like, what's the cutoff time?
The cutoff time will actually be at Harkins Theater. We'll be selling Harkins from 4 to about 5:30, and at 5:30 we will be done selling the tickets for Week in Paradise. So you got time yet? Don't procrastinate too much. Get them today. We're at about 6,000 tickets right now. Wow. As of Monday, we're at 2,000. Our goal is to sell 10,000 tickets, so help us out. We got 4,000 to go, and be a voice for those in need. Step up and get your tickets.
So you have to be present to win, right?
No, you do not.
Oh,
That's
wow.
the great thing. So if you're across the country, it doesn't matter. Buy your ticket online. You don't have to be present to win, and you're being a voice for those in need. So but if you want to show up and have fun, we are showing the movie How to Train Your Dragon, and it's a first come, first serve for 400 people.
Oh, great. Looks like I need to get my ticket, and so do you. AmberleysPlace.com.
All right, Molly, Trevor, thank you very much. If you're looking for a vacation, go get your tickets right now. We'll come